Now, let's talk about multi-millionaire actress extraordinaire Emma Thompson, who's joined climate change protests in London again. She's demanding an end to fossil fuels. Here's what she had to say.
Well, because of this, because our green and pleasant land is now turning into a bit of a disaster, frankly, and it's been so awful for so long. And this is the most extraordinary coming together of people and galvanising, particularly before an election. Because if we don't act on this, we won't have a countryside anymore. It's as simple as that.
But I'm not sure she wants to actually live what she preaches. She's a fan of multi-million-dollar yachts. She flies all around the world constantly. She's got quite a big carbon footprint herself, you'd imagine. But she wants to preach to the little people about giving up fossil fuels.
What amazes me, Rita, is why these people think we care what they think. They happen to be people whose profession is to read someone else's lines, that they don't even think for themselves when they're doing these movies, you know. I mean, I don't care what Emma Thompson or any other actor thinks, and how dare they presume that we do. And, you know, I used to love that movie, Love Actually. Now, actually, I don't love her at all. In fact, I think she's, you know, over the hill and should go and get in the fetal position waiting for the world to end.
Well, yes, I did love some of her movies years ago. I haven't seen anything I like for a long time from her, and certainly not her political views. Now, finally, Prue, King Charles is set to visit Australia for the Everest horse race in Sydney, but he's not going to be sticking around for the Melbourne Cup. I think people in Melbourne are going to be a little bit, I don't know, feeling a little bit snubbed by this. What do you make of what's planned for this tour?
Well, you know, Melbourne has always been, I thought, the more royalist sort of society. You know, they like to think of themselves that way. So it's a big, you know, spit in the eye for them, because there is so much rivalry between the Everest and the Melbourne Cup. And good on Peter V'landys. You know, he's the one. He's been working on King Charles for a couple of years now. And given he's got, you know, health issues, I think that, you know, score one for New South Wales, but I'm sure there's going to be a very bitter taste in the mouths of the Victorian Racing League. You know, they won't like it at all, but will they turn Republican? I don't think so. I'm sure they'll be lining up, and you can bet the V'landys might even invite them up so they can, you know, bow and curtsy and all of the works. Not that I'm being evil or anything.
Well, I don't know how much of a fan of horse racing the King is. Obviously, remember Queen Elizabeth was absolutely enamoured with the sport. She had horses, and some of the most wonderful footage of her was watching her horses race. So let's hope King Charles makes an effort to come down to Melbourne and see the Cup. Prue MacSween, thank you so much for your time this evening.